I'm Carol Haynes from Roswell, Georgia, and I am 1 week past balloon sinuplasty done by doctors at the ENT Institute. I started with them about 5 years ago when I first started having some trouble with allergies, and I had the allergy testing. The symptoms I was having was just kind of constant headaches, and I was very tired during the workday, and that was impacting me. And I didn't know that it was my sinuses causing that, but ever since this procedure, I have not had that problem. So I continued to go to my primary care whenever I'd get a sinus infection. And for the last 6 months, I actually had to be on prednisone 3 times. And I felt like that was too much, so I made a trip back to the doctor. I walk in, the people at the front desk are wonderful. Making an appointment is an easy thing to do. And when I met with the doctor, I asked a question as to whether I would be a good candidate for the balloon sinuplasty. And after examination, and of course we did a CAT scan, the doctor determined that it would be about time for me to do that. And so I went in for the procedure 1 week ago. In my case, our insurance company required that I do it actually in the hospital instead of in the office. That also was a good experience. I woke up and had just minimal pain and was able to leave the hospital within about 45 minutes of having the procedure. I went home and just rested that day, did experience a little bit of bleeding, and took a little medication just to be sure I didn't have pain. But by that evening, I was just fine. I went to bed, slept well. The next day I woke up and just spent the day kind of chilling out and resting and watching old movies. And within 48 hours, I was able to go back to work. And it is the most freeing thing to be able to breathe well again. I waited a long time for this procedure. I'm so glad that I did it. And I think anybody that would be maybe anxious, I was pretty anxious about having a procedure done, to just really study it out and know that the doctors at the ENT Institute are very professional and skilled at what they do. And I would just highly recommend them.